Hey guys, welcome back. So I'm back with a voiceover. Today we're doing a hip and glute stretch. You can do this after the gym or just do it as a stretch. So let's get started by taking our legs out, and we're going to cross our right leg over the left. So just taking that ankle over the knee and bringing it up, and we're just going to sit here. Guys, you need to breathe a lot in this stretch, okay? As relaxed as I may look, it's definitely a bit intense. A lot of deep breaths and just breathing into that hip, especially if you've been to the gym, you're really achy, or it's just a very tight area. You'll definitely feel this in your outer hip. Well done, guys. I know it's intense, so we're just going to get ready to come out of this stretch, and then we're going to cradle our knee and our foot and bring that hip up to our chest as close as possible. This is again another intense stretch for that outer hip. You will definitely feel this. To be honest, in person it didn't feel like my leg was as close to my chest as it looks, so don't worry about being close. Just hold the hip where you can and breathe, guys. Lots of deep breaths. And as you can see, I'm rocking left to right just to target the whole hip. Well done, guys. Now we're just going to shake it out and work into the other side. So foot over that knee and just breathing deep here. The glute and the outer hip are definitely feeling it, and if not, let me know in the comments so I can figure out how to make this more intense. Again, just work your way through this, guys. Take some deep breaths, take some rocks left and right if that helps you, and just breathe. Breathe, breathe, breathe into the intensity. Nice, guys. So we're just going to get ready to come out of this stretch, and again we're just going to cradle our hip, bring it close to us. So one side will always feel better than the other. I feel like I definitely had better posture on the other side. So this is my tighter hip, and just wherever you are, guys, is absolutely perfect. The more you do this, the better you will get at it, and the more your hips will become more open. So yeah, just keep going. Now, guys, if this stretch is too intense for you, if you just feel like, Tessie, I cannot for the life of me do that, then this is what I want you to do instead, okay? So just take that ankle over and just hold out wherever you can, okay? So just lean forward, stretch it out, You can even put your hand on your knee to open up more, but this is where I want you to be if the previous stretch was too intense for you, okay? Alright guys, so now we're going to come into a pigeon. I know you guys see me doing this stretch in probably every single video, but it's necessary. It's a great one. And we're just going to take some rocks here, left and right. Alright guys, we're just going to change over to the other side. So nice, and just settle in, and once again just make sure you're aligned, and then take your gentle rocks left and right. Alright guys, now we're going to come out of this and come into a child's pose, so knees to the edges of the mat or wider. And I'm just going to take a seat into this before we start working into our hips. Alright guys, so just take some deep breaths here because it is about to get a bit intense. Alright, so we're going to come into a half frog, so we're just going to keep our left leg where it was and align the hips to knees and then knees to ankle, as you can see me doing here, and just take some rocks back and forth. You should definitely feel this opening up your hips. It should feel intense in your inner thighs. And just breathe through this, guys. A lot of gentle rocks and breathing. Alright guys, so we're just going to go the other side, as you can see. So now my left leg is in frog and my right leg is now in diamond. For a deeper, more intense stretch, I just like to come up on my hands a little bit. Just take your time. Breathe, 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 guys. And I hope you guys know what's coming next. It is complete frog. So I'm going to make a whole different video about frog. It's amazing. That's one thing for sure. It's very intense, but guys, this stretch will really open up your hips. If you're working towards middle splits, you need to try and stay in this stretch for a hot second. But yeah, we're just going to engage our core, take some deep breaths, and I like to take rocks here just to help me through the intensity. This will definitely increase the intensity of the stretch. Coming up on your hands, and just bring those knees together. And I know that was intense. Let's just stretch it out into child's pose. Alright guys, so we're going to come out of this and we're going to grab our block. So what I'm going to do, we're going to do a lunge with the block under our extended leg, okay? Under our extended knee, sorry. So just as I've done here, so this block adds intensity to the stretch and to your hip flexor. You definitely feel this much more, but we're not going to be here for very long, guys, so just bear with me. Breathe deep. I'm breathing very deep in this, and I'm taking some bounces. Breathe deep, and now we're just going to ease out and just take that hamstring stretch very quickly and swap over. So guys, alignment is important here, okay? You want the knee over the ankle, and you want that extended leg as straight as possible. And we're just going to take that hamstring stretch again. Take your time here, and we're going to come out of this. Next, we're going to come into a seated position, extend our legs, and take our left ankle over the right knee, and take a nice twist. Take your time to get into this position, guys. You can pause the video to see how I got in. Nice. Now we're just going to take it over to the other side and really try to look towards the back of the room or the back wall. Just take a nice twist here. Alright guys, so we're going to come into a diamond shape, and we're just going to open up the hips even more. Just take some rocks left and right, up and down. You can bring your arms closer in, like I've done here, and just breathe and open up the hips. Engage your core. Try to tilt your tailbone a little bit, just to engage your hips and your inner thighs. And breathe. Well done, guys. So we're just going to take the last stretch and just stretch out. Just a little hamstring stretch. Grabbing our feet. Thank you guys for stretching with me. I know this one was a little bit intense, but it's definitely what you need. and this will help you get more flexible in your hips and your glutes. Take care. See you soon.